I don't remember what song it was that was playing, but whatever song it was, Ashanti used the same beat.
Right.
So when I was at this it's what? It's not Smile.
No, it's
That's
Mary
Tupac.
Jane. It's Mary Jane.
Is Mary Jane?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
They were playing that song. I was like, oh shit, y'all playing Ashanti? And the room got quiet.
Oh.
They turned the music down. And they clowned me for like an hour.
On the ones and twos, threes and fours, fives and sixes.
Do you right?
It's the end of the year.
Do you right?
It's the end of the year. Got on my Steelers gear because we finally won a game. I knew it. I had to manifest it. I had to put it in the air. I got on socks, shirt.
So would this be Christmassy because of the hat?
Hold up. Yeah, and it's Christmassy.
Because I
got my towel too. I don't know where my towel at, but I got my towel too.
You're really excited right now.
Hey, I had to put that business in the air because we've been looking nasty. Well, I feel like instead of piling on, I felt it's time to turn up the support. Feel me?
You know I'm not a sports fan. So
I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
I don't care.
Tuned in all the way.
But you gotta feel the vibes.
No. You said this is Christmas. I had asked you, can we, do a Christmas theme for the last show of the year? And you was like, I don't know, I think about it.
I didn't say that. I said probably. And what happened is I just kind of forgot, but I remember we said, what'd you want to do?
Well, I just wanted us to have on Christmas stuff, and you have yours on. I don't have mine on. You wanted to do it. I had the perfect Christmas shirt.
Really? I'm sorry.
It has all different shapes and sizes of black dick.
Oh, no.
And they're tied with a bow. And I'm so serious. Someone gave it to me.
Nah. I'm going to sit there looking at you with a fucking shirt full of dicks on it. We know.
It's Christmassy, though.
Yeah, but just saying. That probably wouldn't have been it. But that's very creative of whoever did that.
That just means eyes appear.
For sure. For sure. But still, I'm like, hey, that's distracting. That's the shirt. Is it by the Pause Company?
By the Pause Company. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. What's
You're
up with
so
you? Oh, picture. I saw that little quick picture.
That wasn't a picture. I'm just trying to make sure everything's everything because I didn't have a chance to. I did have a chance to check because it was long before we started, but I didn't take that chance to check. So I had to take that chance to check now.
Okay. I understand.
Yes.
I know what you were saying.
Do you know what I am saying?
I know what you are saying.
Do you know what that's from?
I do.
What?
South Park.
Which one says that?
Butters.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. Why is she trying to test me? Trying to test me? You want to test me? Huh? You want to run with me? Who said that?
Punch. It's all in the mind. If you want to test me. Not that one? I'm sure you're fine.
No.
Thought you were a gamer.
That wasn't what I was saying.
Oh, well,
you missed it. You missed mine. I caught yours.
You are older, so that's probably
I caught
something
yours,
from
though.
back there.
I told you.
Okay.
All right. You have now tapped into the Deez Ninjas podcast. And we're so glad.
So glad.
So glad that you decided to kick it with us. I am JJ Dynamite, the coolest ninja you know. I'm here with my ninja rider, Shanni Love.
What's happening?
I'm saying real ninjas need love too.
Real ninja roll call.
Real ninja roll call. Hey. Thanks for tapping in. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share. Much appreciated. You know.
You know.
Do the same on the audios. You know.
You know.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I just saw you.
Okay. You could still ask how I'm doing.
I did.
And so I answered.
I'm just saying, I just saw you. It's not that often that I see you like that like bam, bam, like that.
When I'm at where I'm supposed to be at and be where I'm supposed to be, you do see me frequently like that.
Oh, so you're on your shit right now?
Yes, temporarily.
Oh. Hey, guess what?
What?
I'm about to share.
Share what?
Shanni finally invited me to her house. Kind of. She didn't really invite me.
God,
I kind of just like said I was going over there, but she let me come over there.
First of all, he's lying. And the part he's lying about is I definitely invited him.
She didn't
He
invite
did
me.
not invite himself. I invited him.
I said, I'm coming over there.
And I mean, I could have said, no, you not.
That's true. You didn't reject my I'm coming over there. That's what you didn't do.
And how long we been friends now? 5, 6 years?
Hey, she still hasn't invited me. So that still stands. That still stands. I don't know why how you be trying to rely on that? Why you be trying to fall back on that like that?
Trying to fall back on what?
You keep saying how long we've been friends.
I just wanted to know how long it took me to invite you, because I did invite you, which is why I said, okay, yes, come through. Whatever. You're just over dramatic.
For real? You think they believe that?
They better.
Cheers.
Oh, it is right here.
Hey,
thank you, Extendo.
Extendo made us nice, refreshing beverage.
He forced us to drink rum.
With Christmas colors. I'm saying cheers on a Saturday. Man, so how you been? You on vacation yet?
Kind of. I'm gonna go in for 4 hours divided by 2 next week. So yes and no.
Oh, okay.
2 hours.
It's already a short week because Christmas.
I know, but one of my coworkers is working the whole week, and that we have something going on that affects others' departments that are related to ours. So I said I would help out.
Oh, that's kind of you.
But only for 2 hours. And don't ask me to do nothing else. I'm only here for the project.
2 hours of work? That's it?
Yeah.
In the middle of the week?
2 hours on Wednesday, 2 hours on Thursday.
Oh, that's awful kind of you. Like, because you could really be like into something and like be like, hey, wait. I'm back in 2 hours.
That's true. But I could do the 2 hours.
That's like I said, it's kind.
Yeah. Remember, you said I was kind.
I said that was kind. I didn't say you were kind.
It's a kind.
Difference.
I'm kind. Thank you.
There's a difference. Christmas is coming up.
Yes. Is Santa Claus coming to town for you?
Look, we got
Snoop riding with us.
Riding with us. Yeah.
But is Santa Claus coming to town for you?
I don't believe in Santa Claus. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. I guess that's women's. That's how women live. They get to be able to do that.
Okay, I know Santa is not real. But Jesus, you could have said, yes, Santa Claus is coming to town.
What?
But you have to be like, I don't believe in Santa.
Man, I am a guy.
Get off
I
my lawn.
cannot afford to believe things like that. Otherwise, I would be not doing anything, waiting on Santa Claus.
I ain't waiting on Santa Claus.
I didn't say you was waiting on him, but he might come around.
If he does, even better. And then I'm going to tell your ass he does exist.
Nah. What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to keep that joke to myself. Tomorrow, I'm going with my family, and we're just going to have Mexican food, and I'm going to make a taco dip and play games.
Oh, nice family affair.
Yeah.
That's cool. I am going to make enchiladas, so we both were thinking Mexican, non-traditional Christmas fare for the Christmas.
You having a party of one? A party?
No, I'm doing with my family, my small family.
Your brother?
No, my small family. A few family members.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, make some enchiladas and some other fare.
See, if you were just gonna be at home by yourself, I was gonna invite myself over, but you're not. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do some rice and beans and all that type stuff.
Okay.
Mexican food. It's gonna be cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Do you do like the whole gift giving thing? Christmas?
My mama been on this. Don't bring any gifts kick.
No.
Because our family has expanded, so maybe they don't want to spend that much money on other people. I only spend money on them, but I told her I'm showing up tomorrow and I'm still expecting a gift because y'all give me a gift every year. So that's just what it is.
I mean, I love the spirit at a time. I'm not. I'll do a few gifts, right? But I just like the spirit right now.
Okay.
How everybody should have that good spirit. People get with family. I know everybody's family situation ain't like smooth, but hopefully, y'all can smooth some of that stuff out.
My favorite part about the holiday, my favorite part about the holidays is the traffic.
The traffic, it ain't no traffic. You can get wherever you want to go.
Exactly.
That's because you got to kind of move around. Like your drive is kind of.
But even coming here,
it's kind of what?
It was only 37 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good for you?
Yes.
How long does it normally take?
Longer.
Longer? All right, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. People out shopping. That last minute shopping. That's what I'm going to do for Christmas Eve.
I don't care what they're doing. I just like the traffic.
Christmas Eve, I'm going to go to the stores like close to closing time.
Why?
Watch the people scrambling buying stuff that they don't want to buy because they feel like they have to buy something.
You're going to people watch?
Yes. We're going to people watch.
What age did you start that?
I don't know. Some years back.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It's fun.
So instead of play the video game with me, you're going to people watch.
I will spend some time tomorrow during the time where stores are going to close at the stores. I may pick up some trinkets and things of that sort, but mostly I'll be watching the people who are scrambling, buying things that they probably didn't want to buy because they feel like they have to.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Club Dynamite, change the U to a V, will be people watching tomorrow.
What's wrong with people watching?
Instead of playing the game with me, and I've been asking him for at least 3 weeks now.
But no, 2 weeks. But I'll play the game with you. You have some time off that you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I got plans on Tuesday.
Okay. You got some time off, right? You only working like 2 hours? We're not going to revamp
How you know I don't have plans after that?
Well, maybe we'll find some time. Wait, why do I got to make that one little sliver of time that you got right there fit on Christmas Eve fit into my sliver of
because time? I've been trying to play with you. I didn't just hit you with it today.
No, I know, but we'll play. I'm saying, why does it have to be that
I'm
sliver?
cool. Like I told you on IG, I won't be renewing our friendship contract for next year, okay?
That's crazy. I have to pay in that one little sliver.
Fed up.
Fed up.
Fed up. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. With this liquor, some water is always a good thing. But so, yeah, that's it for Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. Christmas. My Christmas is gonna be jacked up because you won't play the game with me. It's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm messing up your whole holiday because I won't play the game.
I will believe in Santa if you play with me.
All right, New Year's. I don't have a New Year's plan yet. I haven't even really thought about it. When I was writing the Christmas down, I was like, damn, New Year's is coming.
I'm probably going to be at home because people get crazy when they're drinking.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't plan for it. So my plan is to fry some king crab.
Okay.
Damn, and even get it out right. That's how bad I want it. I'm tasting it. I'm planning ahead.
How much? How much are you frying?
I don't know, but it's going to be a nice amount because I got to get back on my workout shit in the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So
what you going to have with that?
It might just be
just a
king crab with a side of king crab.
Oh, I feel that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make a couple calls, see what's going on. I don't think nothing too exciting is going on, though. I think I'm at the point in life where it's not like nothing super crazy.
You still be trying to turn up low key.
No, and sometimes I do, but I'm not doing like no crazy club scene. All right.
Okay.
And I don't know anybody that's having like no wild party.
Okay.
So it's gonna be in watching one of the countdowns somewhere or some shit.
Watching the white people kiss.
A few drinks.
When the ball drop.
Huh?
I said watching the white people kiss when the ball drop.
Nah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. That's kind of like weak. I'm gonna find something else to do if that's what's going on.
Okay.
Then if that's going on, expect that video game call.
I was just about to tell you if I am, you aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Please act like you're my friend and play the game with me.
If that's going on, expect that call.
You know what? Call it. I ain't even going to answer.
Why not?
Because don't do that. Don't play with me now because you ain't got nothing else to do.
That's when you're supposed to play.
No.
That's the whole point, right?
No, I don't play video games when I ain't got nothing else to do. I play video games because I want to.
I know, but when you have other stuff to do, you're going to do that stuff first.
You got to make time for the shit that you like.
No, it's plenty of time to play games. Or maybe I've played
Maybe
games.
Time's running out for you.
Maybe I got it in
older.
the bank. Maybe I got some of that in the bank.
Yeah, you do. You're getting up there, so time is running out.
We're all getting up there.
Well.
That's time just right now.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna get mine in while I'm young. All right.
All right. Okay. Shit. This turned in all them pages. It's turning for everybody.
Since we on games, I just want to give a shout out to Cash.
Okay.
I don't know if you listening, but he inboxed me the other day and was asking, was I the one that was whooping his ass? And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, on dominoes. I said, nigga, I will never, ever in life play that game with you again. He was like, why not? You don't play. You can't play. You don't play. And you quit.
Hey, anybody be playing dominoes with their friends on the game? It's all the same game. Everybody's using the same game when they doing that. Y'all know what it is when you're playing and somebody just stop playing. They get their hands when they just stop.
Shout out to Cash.
Shout out to Cash.
What up, Vern?
Shout out to Cash. You see that GTA trailer?
Yes, I did.
How'd you feel about it? Are you excited?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be on some Bonnie and Clyde shit.
It did. I'm excited.
Yeah, your ass gonna make time to play that, huh?
Maybe.
All right.
If that's something that I want to do. Is there something wrong with that?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Are you going to be down to play it with me?
I guess I can find some time in my schedule to play with you.
See? You asked to play, and then when I asked to play, you get mad that I asked to play. This is, I'm not going to say that this is just unlike other things that happen in life.
I'm going to play with you. I told you I want to test it out on the Oculus.
Oh.
Even though you're like, the graphics ain't going to be the same. Let me see for myself. The Oculus has everything crisp and clear.
No, I'm not saying as far as the Oculus. I'm just talking about the systems. That's going to be, it's going to be that new upgraded thing. Graphics going to be upgraded. Everything going to be upgraded. You're going to be seeing the tattoos on the booty.
Well, the new Oculus is super updated. Like,
that's true. This is the 3?
Yeah.
You got the 3?
I will get that before I get the Xbox.
Okay.
So
I saw that actually Xbox is getting ready to put out their next generation before PS5 or PS6, I guess, will be the next PS. The next iteration is coming out in 2026.
That's too close. What are we in? We're about to be in 2024.
Yeah.
So if I buy the Xbox next year, then they're gonna be dropping some. That's probably will be the time I get a new Xbox in 2026. Because by that time,
you'll be over this one.
No, or Xbox One or whatever, which one I have. I think it was one that came in between XS and One.
Right.
And I think I have that one. Like it was a small update. I don't know. I could be lying, but anyways, by that time, they really ain't gonna be fucking with Xbox One games.
No, they gonna be done supporting all that by then.
So that's why
I'm just saying, you better get that GTA on that new shit. Don't be playing.
Oh my God!
Don't be playing. Why are you gonna be playing around?
It says the one that does not even game on the Oculus, so you don't even know
just saying.
Like the capabilities. You ain't did the Game Pass on the Oculus. You don't know what's going on.
Just saying, do it on the new shit.
Nah, you a hater.
I'm not. I'm just telling you to do it on the new shit.
If it's broke, why we gotta fix it? If it ain't broke,
wait,
why
what? What?
If it
You
ain't
trying to trick
broke,
me?
if it
You
ain't broke, why
You
we
trying to
gotta
trick
fix
me?
it?
Ain't no tricking me. New Year's resolutions. Have you thought about that yet?
To not renew your friendship contract.
You can't
It's number one.
Wait, before we get there, because you can't do that. You know why? Because you invited me to like a party to like figure that out, or is that party passed already?
That's on the First of all, if it has already passed, you suck for not going.
No, I'm just saying. I thought you would like not remind me because I don't remember the date.
It's on the 29th.
Okay.
And that don't have nothing to do with me and you being friends the next year because it's on the 29th.
Okay. So you're gonna not, you don't have to sign nothing. It's automatic renewable.
New Year's resolution, seriously.
Yeah.
To really take my health seriously. I told you I was doing this 75-day thing where you can choose any diet that you want. You have to commit to working out twice a day for 45 minutes a day. And you have to read. So it's like I'll be working out my mental too, overall wellness. But I'm gonna be for real. Like, I'm not just about to be one of them niggas in the gym in the beginning. That's why I started 2 months ago. So I can already get that gym life up in me. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not gonna be going for the first month and then be out?
Yeah, but I'm going to be committed for at least 75 days.
No, it gotta be more than 75 days. Your first commitment you putting in is for 75 days.
The first commitment.
Because if you're doing that, you're gonna keep it up longer.
The first commitment is, well, then yeah. So just let me say my 75, but the first commitment technically will be 30 because it takes 30 days to form a habit, right?
21, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. I think that was back in your day, but now the updated times, it's 30 days to form a habit. At least that's what Gen Z tells me.
Oh, yeah. See, Gen Z a little sensitive, so they have it stick a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, that's good. Self improvement is dope.
Get my money up. Find like some different hustles. Travel. And finally release the music with you.
Okay.
That has to happen.
All right. That's it?
That's it.
No, that's a good list.
What you got cooking?
I want to do more music. I want to just do more stuff in general. I have a few ideas and I just want to start pushing forward and executing on them. So that's what the next year is about.
Okay. Doing more stuff, pushing forward, and doing music.
Because I'll have ideas and I have stuff like written down, but actually just like stepping forward and executing on those things.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. We're going to do like a little cut right there.
Please.
All right. Tiny Desk. Well, do you watch Tiny Desk?
You play all day. Yes, I watch Tiny Desk.
Oh, everybody don't know about Tiny Desk. And like you got, sometimes I'm asking for the people.
I know you are. But
did you? What's up? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for the ones that do listen, I think, well, of course, because if they didn't listen, then I'm not talking to them. But for the ones that do listen, we get extensive about music and the type of music that I like. So it's just,
But Tiny Desk has all kind of artists.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't give you a smart response. But
I feel that.
Yes, I watch Tiny Desk.
Okay. All right. Well, did you see one of the most underrated, greatest of all time artists, hip hop artists, in fact, do a Tiny Desk?
The legendary Scarface.
This week?
I saw bits and pieces of it. I did not sit down and watch the whole thing through. Saw a few songs. So.
It's crazy. And I said that because Scarface is like a legend, but it's like underrated. Like when you hear all these talks and people talk about all the like greatest dudes of all time, Scarface should be in some more of those conversations. So
I have a funny story to share about Scarface.
What's that?
Even though I'm a fan, I'm not like I don't think I'm on the same level of fandom as you would be.
Okay.
I don't remember what song it was that was playing, but whatever song it was, Ashanti used the same beat.
Right.
So when I was at this, it's what? It's not Smile.
No, it's
That's
Mary
Tupac.
Jane. It's Mary Jane.
Is Mary Jane?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
They were playing that song. I was like, oh shit, y'all playing Ashanti? And the room got quiet. They turned the music down. And they clowned me for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I thought it was the Ashanti song.
It was later. It was later. That was that youth kicking in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You didn't know the Mary Jane? Do you think Mary Jane? Do you know it now? Like, have you listened to it?
Yeah, but I don't know it like I know my favorite song of his. Since you know me, what do you think my favorite Scarface song is?
Fuck Faces.
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
But how did you know?
Because at first, I mean, if your knowledge ain't like that deep, and then he got Fuck Faces. And it's a fucking hard-ass song.
That shit is dope.
So, come on. That was too easy.
Man, I met this bitch so fine.
Man, I just had to fuck this bitch one time. Yeah, that was hard.
That was
It was crazy because
shit.
Scarface didn't do a lot of stuff like that. He didn't do a lot of like girl songs to women. So it stuck out. And that album he did it on was like a compilation. He introduced Devin the Dude on that album.
But you know I'm a huge Devin fan.
Me too. Really? I didn't know that.
I thought you weren't.
I love Devin the Dude. Pause.
You can say you love somebody without saying pause.
And I can also say
Y'all
I love him and
gotta
say
stop doing
pause.
that.
I can do both, right? I can say I love him and then say pause too, right?
So if you told Extendo, man, I love you, bro, you gonna say pause after that?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Anyways, yes, I'm a huge Devin the Dude fan. I've been fucking with Devin for a minute. Like, I just love a lot, like 85% of the shit that he does.
No, I'm a big fan too.
And his voice is unique. You know, I have this thing with voices and music.
Rap voices. You told me rap voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, be unique.
Well, that's a thing. That's one of the things. Just like singers have singing voices, right? Rappers have rapping voices, and some are more distinct and stand out. And that's why we are fans of certain artists.
Absolutely.
Like sometimes it's just like their drawl. Like sometimes people like they got that southern drawl, and then also some people have just voices that are entrancing.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, Scarface did a Tiny Desk. And what I thought was really dope.
He did do Fuck Faces.
And he did do Fuck Faces. So what I thought was really dope, though, is like when an artist, like the catalog that he has, right? He was able to like craft a set that was so tight. Like every song stuck out. Every song was memorable. Every song had a story, right? He was able to like change the mood. And you saw like even they had a point where they were like panning the camera and you saw like everybody like locked in, like singing the song, like they was able to, like remember, songs to put you in a place sometimes, like where you were.
I don't know why I always get surprised when white folks are so involved in our culture.
They've always been involved in our culture.
Yeah, they have. But I just don't know why I'm always shocked. Like when I go to a rap concert and I say, like when I went to 50 Cent concert.
And saw a whole bunch of white people.
Yeah.
They buy tickets too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but
I mean, also be the ones trying to scalp them.
Look, when stuff gets that big, white people are involved. Right? 50 sold like crazy the amount of records like when it first came out.
Well, what I want to know about Tiny Desk is have rappers always been a part of Tiny Desk? Because when I first started watching it, of course, I was watching it for the soul singers because my neo soul artist was on there. And then I know there were like pop groups on there, but of course I didn't pay attention to that. But then I started seeing them cover a whole bunch of rap artists.
I do not know like how when the transition happened to when they started doing rappers. I've been like watching Tiny Desk on and off like for years. right? And I do remember like a different type of artist being what we used to see on there, but yeah, it's been a lot of rappers on there. I don't know when I can say that first kicked in.
It's like you remember when Lauryn Hill did the Unplugged?
Yeah.
That's how I feel the rap is on NPR's Tiny Desk. It's like unplugged.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay-Z got a dope Unplugged too.
Okay.
That's that thing that Jaguar Wright was singing on when she be like, you know I was with them when she started telling all her stories. You know about Jaguar Wright?
Yeah, my mom threw away her CD when I was a kid. Because
Really?
she was like, you have no business
Listening to this? Really?
She saw that explicit content thing on the cover.
It was like, you're not supposed to be listening to explicit content.
You know my mama's super religious. I was just having this exact conversation last night, actually, because I was listening to some Jaguar Wright.
That's interesting. How many albums does she have? She be going off.
I was only familiar with the one. And I think it was her debut.
So that's like when she was fresh off the roots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And but you revisited. That's what you what's you streaming service? I'm not gonna say what, but that's what you was doing, streaming?
Yeah.
Or you had it on your
Well, you don't want to know the streaming service?
Because I don't want to be promoting streaming services.
All right, well, promote Deez.
Ninjas. That's what
Absolutely.
I do. Yeah. All right. So hopefully I'm going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, just like right
Have
off
a
the bat.
Merry Christmas.
And that, whatever that you got going and looking forward to planning to do in the new year, that you focus and keep your eyes on that prize and lock in. Don't settle.
Is this the end of the show?
No, man.
Okay.
We was talking about New Year's resolutions and shit, though.
Yeah. Do all the shit you say you're going to do.
We was talking about New Year's resolutions, so I just wanted to close that right quick. Scarface Tiny Desk was dope. If you haven't seen it, go see it. NPR, Tiny Desk. One of the greatest little shows that I've seen in recent times. I've seen a lot of like really quality artists go in there and just like really give heartfelt, intimate shows.
So what's your top Tiny Desk? What's your top 3?
My top Tiny Desk right now. I really like that Scarface, I have recency bias. So lately, I've seen a few that I liked, and I really like the Scarface. I really like the Juvenile, right? That just happened, and I really like it's been a lot. I really like the Wu-Tang that just happened. So I got recency bias. I'm not a good judge right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't seen Goody Mob. I'm not going to say that. Okay. You haven't seen Goody Mob.
Okay.
How about you, yourself?
My top one is Duran Bernard.
Oh, his is fire.
Like, hands down.
I actually just watched this again. I've seen it a few times. That little bow in the beard.
Yeah, he's
the bow and the beard look crazy, but dude is he's tight. Pause.
That was a dope ad. Oh my gosh.
All right, go ahead. Who else? Duran Bernard?
You're making me forget. You're making me. I don't even remember at this point.
Okay,
but it's been some dope ones. I forgot which rap one I fell in love with.
Juveniles was really dope because they really had fun. Manny Fresh was there. They got the crowd going.
It wasn't his though. I don't remember whose it was, but it wasn't his.
I like Toby's.
That was probably one of the ones.
Toby's?
Yeah. Pronounce his last name?
Wiggly.
It's what?
Wiggly.
Wigwy?
In Wiggly?
You didn't say in Wigwy at first.
I'll be fucking it up.
Okay. I don't even know how to say it. But I know that he's quick to say it in his songs. He's letting niggas know.
Sometimes he say the whole thing and he really will fuck you up by saying the whole thing. Have you heard the whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah, really, yeah. Well,
you think Fats know how to say the whole name? She better. That's his wife.
That's his wife. She better know how to say the whole thing. I really like them as a.
He like say my
I
name.
really like
she
them
gotta
as a
say
as
the
a
whole 10 names.
as a I like them as a music as a act and as a musical influence and as a cultural influence.
But not as a couple, right?
Yeah. What? If they are all of that, why wouldn't I like them as a couple?
I don't like them as a couple, but this.
Why don't you like them as a couple?
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, we're gonna go there. Okay.
Whoa! How much do you know? You shouldn't even know this much about these people.
They had some interview where he just spilled it all and was like, Fats wasn't the one that I was interested in, and
sometimes it happens like that. She
had to play a role. It's just how it's how he was talking. Like, that's a no for me, dog.
You know, see, look, that's that American Disney shit. You know what I'm saying, you know, people in some places around the world be arranging marriages.
It ain't about the Disney thing for me, but don't ever make me feel like you're settling for me. Oh, it didn't work out with that bitch, so all right. I'm available, bitch. I'm here. Come get the dick.
I mean, if she wanted to wait, that was I watched a show, Naked and Afraid, In Love. Did you watch that?
I didn't watch that.
Man,
you always watch that show.
It's only one season, so I'm not watching Naked and Afraid. But the In Love was like a whole nother little season. It would have like reality show vibes and shit, right? But one of the girls on there, that's what she was on. She was like, "Hey, you figure it out. I'll be right here, Playboy."
Nah, see, no, I don't like that.
She got the dude, and then you know what happened? When the whole show was over, she got him. They finished. Hey,
so
she cheated on that nigga.
Dog eat dog world.
She waited through all of the shit, got with that nigga, and then cheated on that nigga with like one of the other niggas on there.
So let me say this.
What?
Do I like the relationship now? Absolutely. You can clearly see that the love is there and that he's all about his family. He's all about his wife and kids.
Okay.
I'm not even performing at the club if my wife and kids can't get in type shit. I think he said that on one of his. Yeah. So, and I respect that. So I guess I just get hung up on the details that made the story the story.
Yeah, but don't get hung up on the details.
I didn't like that aspect or that approach in the beginning.
Yeah, different things manifest itself in different ways. Don't close yourself off of stuff because it don't happen the way you wanted it to happen.
How would you feel being all right, nigga, I'm ready for you now?
I know, but you're not her.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm not trying to get in their shoes.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to get in their shoes. I'm just observing, and I like the dynamic that is presented now. Like I said, I don't know the intricacies on how they got together, but I do like their influence, like I said, musically and culturally.
All right.
Within this scope of all this bullshit that everybody's following, because they're just following. Right?
They do have a unique sound. You know, I can always respect that.
They have a unique sound.
And
too.
he can rap.
Because
a lot of these niggas can't rap.
And their main producer is a woman.
Shout out to her.
Who also raps.
Shout out to them.
Who has music as well.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know she rapped too?
Yes.
Did you know she puts music out?
No.
Yeah, she's dope. All right. Jonathan Majors. They got that boy. After the video with running down the street like a track star. He was a runner, he was a track star.
They said that they saw text messages of him telling her don't go to the hospital or something like that, or don't go to the police, something.
There were text messages.
Which one?
In actuality, what happened is crazy because they did convict him, but I'm seeing it been reported like differently than what's going on. He getting railroaded because they convicted him of one case of harassment and one case. They saying it like it was both the assaults, and it was like he got off for 2 and he got arrested for 2. He got hit for 2. And one of them is really just to like when he was trying to put the girl back in the car before he ran away, ran it for his life. So it's gonna be bad for him.
A lot of people was riding for him. He didn't do it.
A lot of people were riding for him, and what he did and did not do is still kind of this looks like kind of up in the air. We saw what he did do was run away. my man stepped under his stamina though, right? My man was he was hitting the blocks. He hit the block. She stopped. She started walking and she started talking shit. Hey man, this nigga running from me, bro. I'm like, man, this is crazy. He shouldn't have got himself into that though. He shouldn't have told her she should have been like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama.
Oh well, that's not the type of woman that he chose. He knew who and what he chose, and black men do it all the time.
Dun dun dun. They kicked him out of the Marvel shit, man.
Yeah, they are quick in a hurry.
Hey, that day, cut, win,
sure
pow.
Did.
That day, that's scandalous.
Thanks for your service, nigga.
Yeah. Do you think if he would have got found innocent, they would have kept him on?
Well, maybe since they didn't cut ties with him before, if they would have cut ties with him before, because sometimes when there's like somebody black that's in the media a lot for a crime or something like that, they start cutting ties before the person's even
right,
announced or pronounced or proven guilty or whatever, which I think is fucked up. But since they waited this long, they probably would have still been.
He has some entities that backed away, but they kind of stuck there. I wonder what they would have did, though. I wonder if they would just kind of wait until the trial was over, period, before they made a decision. But they did. They cut bait immediately.
But what do you? So what do you do with something like that? Like if you cut ties with somebody that early, and then you find out that they're not guilty, do you reach out and be like, "Hey, just kidding. We're sorry." We're like,
I got it. If you talk about the company that does that, I think if they do that. I mean, if they got to eat that, I think you probably getting really asking for the bag, though, when that happens.
Because did that, and excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but did that happen to Sha'Carri? I think it's Sha'Carri and not Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri, Nike had offered her something in the beginning, right. And then the drug allegations or whatever came out, and then they were like, we ain't fucking with you. But now she got a bag. She signed a contract with them.
Well, after that happened, she kind of had a few bad races, and then she started racing for it. She started doing her thing. I mean, it's a performance-based industry, what she's dealing in, right? Especially like track and field, because track and field, they not making the money like off the contracts and stuff. Everything is endorsements and brand deals and stuff like that with them. So, but now she's right. She flying. She winning races again. So I think people might be in her corner again.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is with him is they hopped out. Like I know he had a deal with the Army or some shit, and they hopped out quick the first time before.
So his whole life is pretty much.
It's done. Rough.
He's just back to being a regular motherfucker now.
They had the whole thing because they already said on top of whatever's going on, they said he's just not a nice cat that was coming. When you're in court, you going to trial. You know what I mean? They start talking about you, start breaking your character down. It's nasty.
He need a hell of a lawyer.
Marvel is going to be on. They got to change their whole thing now. The whole little vibe. I don't know if they're going to stay with the same villain, if they got to change everything around, but
what happens to the work that he's already done? That's already been released?
Work that's already, and it's the stuff that he was in probably is all out at this point so far.
So
yeah, it's done.
That's done.
What I'm saying is all that stuff that he's done already, like filmed, all that stuff is out pretty much already.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about the work that has hit everybody's eyes.
Oh, they're not gonna go. They're not gonna take it down.
And he's still, even though they cut ties with him, he's still gonna get payment from that though, right? Depending on how his contract was set up.
Depending on how his contract is set up, correct. But
that Black Panther shit was huge.
You said what?
Black Panther.
He wasn't. Was he?
That's not the Black Panther one?
No.
I'm getting my dudes mixed up.
Yeah, no. He's playing Kang. He was Kang, so he was in Loki, right?
I thought he was in Black Panther.
He was in Loki. He was in Ant-Man. And he was in Loki again.
Nah, I'm about to look this up.
Okay.
I'm not saying he wasn't in the stuff that you said, but I thought he was in Black Panther.
No, she thinking about the other character. You think about the Mexican dude?
No. What?
I'm just wondering who you think about. Okay, but yeah. They're going to have to reprise the whole thing. I don't know. They probably going to go with a new villain or something. Go with Dr. Doom, maybe. I watched some of a lot of the nerd stuff, right? They talk about like the comics and like what's going on. They looking at maybe recasting. So, look, me and my buddy was tossing around like who could maybe fill in, right? Because like they had a stature. Dameson was somebody that we thought about, right? We also thought about the guy Yaya. You right? And Yaya is already playing a character in Marvel. He's playing Wonder Man coming up. We getting real nerdy right now for a second, y'all.
All right, he wasn't.
Right? We get real nerdy, but he's playing Wonder Man. But I would do that movie, do the Kang thing over the Wonder Man. That's an upgrade. That's a promotion, right? You know what I'm saying? Kang, they were building the whole universe around what Kang got going on. And the thing is, you have to have the chops, though, to be able to do that, because when you're playing Kang, you're playing a bunch of different characters. That was the thing of him being unable to do that. He's playing, you got all these iterations of Kang. Kang has fucking hundreds and hundreds in the Council of Kang's thing. All right. We're back. Out of the nerd shit. It's different. Different. A few other people, though. I think it'd be dope if like Denzel or somebody did something like that. He might be a little too old. He might be looking. I've seen him being placed as Magneto, too.
I got him confused with Winston Duke, and I don't know why.
Oh, Winston Duke is the guy from Black Panther.
Yes.
Got it. You thought that's who was in trouble all this time? If that dude would have fucked that white girl up, he'd be in jail already. Fool! He be in, he don't have enough. Yeah, Jonathan Majors is bigger. Pause.
Oh my God. That needs to be your New Year's resolution. Stop saying that.
It's fun.
No, it's not.
How you gonna tell me what's fun?
Why you always got me on this show looking high?
You high. We're high. It's high talk. All right. So I want to see how long it's before Jonathan Majors pop up in something. I'm gonna give him 3 years.
Well, obviously this case was different.
Something that's not already filmed, maybe, that possibly could sneak out on like Tubi or like Netflix or some shit.
As I was saying, this case is different than the, what's his name? Smollett?
Jussie Smollett?
Yes.
He about to go back to jail.
But I was going to say, they have him, he's in The Color Purple, I believe.
Is he?
I could have, you know what? Don't listen to me.
I'm not. I haven't seen nothing with Jussie Smollett in it.
Don't listen to me because all you niggas look alike. So I don't even.
It's only a few black dudes that get to do movies.
I don't believe that.
It's only a few black dudes that get to do movies.
Why is he about to go back to jail though?
Because he lied on something. He keep trying to get sympathy when everybody know he lied.
Why is he lying again?
Dude's a liar.
Once a liar, always a liar.
Yeah, man.
Well, at this point, they need to be like, look, we don't even believe him. It is what it is.
Well, I don't know the detail, but I saw they were up there. Since you're lying, we're sending you back to jail. And like that was egregious. So sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to do that time.
Damn.
All right.
He's not in it. I'm glad y'all didn't listen to me.
Yeah, everybody knew that.
I thought he was, though. I got him confused with somebody else.
When you said that, everybody either looked at the TV or heard the shit. They always like, what? Nah. All right. These Ninjas News right quick. When These Ninjas News segment right quick, right?
Okay.
In Colorado, the Colorado Supreme Court, they 4-3 voted to keep Donald Trump off of their ballot for their primary, right? Essentially making him not a candidate in Colorado for the upcoming election, right? That happened because in the lower district court, that happened before they went to the Supreme Court, it was found that he did participate in an insurrection, but they were stating because it was not specifically stated whether the president or vice president is a officer that he would not be prone to be subject to the Article 14 in the Constitution that prevents you from being able to run for president again.
Okay.
The Supreme Court in Colorado, they went a step further and said, no, that is exactly what it's saying. Right? So at this point, he is not off. He is off of the ballot for the state of Colorado, off the primary. Right? Now, there was a stay put on the judgment till January 4th so that they could try to appeal to the Supreme Court. That just happened.
So Colorado took a stand.
Colorado was the first state to take a stand. Yes.
How many other states you think will follow?
I don't know, but them seeing that it happened on the level where the Supreme Court went forth and certified it as such and made that judgment, I could see other states following suit. Thing is, Colorado was a blue state, so they, regardless, they were probably not going to be for Donald Trump anyway.
Yeah, but the people there that are probably
well, I don't know. It was a red state, then it was a blue state. So I can't just say that right off the bat. I'm talking.
He's like, well, we gotta. It just doesn't make any sense to me that somebody with that many, what would it be, indictments?
Right, can run.
Yes.
Well, everything, the wording and all around all these things is very specific. And the thing is, this just really shows you how uncouth and not caring the dude is that he's even trying to run with all this shit on his back.
Man, that nigga said.
Hey, but look, in every, he got a bunch of cases, right? And it should have taken a long time. But because cases go through steps. You got lawyers is filing motions, all this shit. This shit is going on very high. This fool is losing every single motion, anything that's passed that's happening in court. In all of these cases, it's really looking bad.
This nigga said that he wanted to have a law enforced that law enforcement will not be charged for anything that they do.
Okay, let's get into it. He has gone first. He sees the walls closing in, right? He sees the walls closing in. He see Rudy Giuliani just got hit. The two women in Georgia, the two black women that Rudy Giuliani threw under the bus in Georgia, they won. So they got a judgment of like almost $200 million from Rudy Giuliani. Got to wipe him out, right? Trump saw that shit and just was like, wait, they can do that? Right? First off the bat. So he's like I said, he's losing all the cases and he's getting into a point where he's getting into a desperation. And so he's starting to talk a lot crazier at his little speeches and all his stuff. So he's stepping out and kind of saying the quiet shit out loud. He didn't say it. As far as being a dictator, he didn't talk. He's talking about mimicking words from Hitler, shit like that. Like, he out there wilding right now, right? And like I said, he's essentially trying to dog whistle and trying to set somebody off because he see the shit like closing in right now. It's really bad. And so all the people that's locked in, and I mean, I know y'all not fucking with Joe Biden because the Democrats and the Republicans and all that, and the West, the worst, choosing out of the best of the two evils and all that type business and all of that, right? But just understand that one of those is just like the regular world that y'all been used to dealing with, and what this other dude is trying to do is like the shit that y'all be seeing on TV. And you saw that in front. He was enamored by a friend, like, oh man, dude is so smart, dude in North Korea. I love the way he handled his business. He been off that from jump. He been trying to tell y'all that from jump. Dude is trying not to go to jail. So he's trying to do whatever not to go to jail.
Well, he's off the chain.
He's
always
off the chain.
Has been. But
but
it's people that actually really fuck with him.
It is. But a lot of those people are getting a lot of those people are getting their news from like just one source, right? Or two sources. They're just doing the opposition type thing. Like, I don't fuck with him, so I'm gonna fuck with him. Like, we should have been fucking with him the whole time instead of you doing that thing. We got a lot of that. Just want y'all to know that when this whole Congress thing that's going on, because all this voting that we need to do it on a local level. That's where it's affecting us a lot more than it affects us on a national level when you see these fucking people, right? We need to be voting for the people that are making the laws in our cities and our districts and our states. Congress, the Republican Congress have passed 27 bills over the past year, just for the record.
Do you vote? Have you been voting?
I vote. In comparison to when the Democratic Congress, and I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, just for the record, but just stating numbers, passed 200 bills in their last time around. Like, these dudes are not even doing politics is really what I'm saying. They're really in there just like fighting culture wars and getting mad at each other and going back and forth, and it's really ugly. Just, really pay attention to what's going on. Watch, look, do your research on what's going on besides what's coming on just CNN and Fox and shit.
But I don't like when people can't think for themselves and then they're like, oh, well, gas is up because y'all had Obama in the office.
And it's like, come on, you got to do it.
I know you see that stupid shit online.
I do. Look, peep game. I sometimes get on social and go back and forth with people sometimes, right? But I have a hard time understanding people who get up and like they do shit and they like blame it on the other political party.
It makes no sense, right?
That I'm like, those damn, you think like that because you want it. I'm like, all of my thoughts are independent. Like, there's some stuff that I agree with the quote unquote left on. There's some stuff that I agree with the quote unquote right on because I'm thinking on my own. Each individual issue is its own individual issue. I'm not like where I sway is not based on like whatever like you choose the ideology and whatever they say, that's what you with. I'm not with that. That's dumb to me.
Well, flights are canceled because you got a Democrat in the office. Like, it's just always this stupid shit. Like,
that's those liberals, the way they thinking. Then you got those. That's those Republicans. Come on, man. Stop. Stop categorizing people. Stop categorizing yourselves. I mean, you categorizing people, but that means you also categorizing yourself, man. And stop that. Because that is weird.
It's weird as fuck.
It's weird. And when people talk about programming, that's programming. If they got you categorizing yourself according to stuff that they arbitrarily decide to like and not like at random, depending on who's voting for what, man, knock it off. All right, the soapbox over. Soapbox, I'm done with the soapbox.
All right.
Move it on. All right, keep it going. Did you listen to Nicki Minaj's album?
No, I did not.
Ooh, dang, I hoped you did. But you didn't. Are you a Nicki Minaj fan?
No, I am not.
Do you think that she cannot rap?
I just don't like to answer questions like this sometimes.
All right. So I'm not trying to get you attacked by the barbs. All right. Yeah. I'll spare you. I got into it with him before. I said some shit. It was like 2 days.
Art is subjective.
Art is subjective. And
everybody does art differently.
Artists are sensitive about their shit. It's like it's word to Erykah Badu, right? But when you put out art is to be critiqued as well.
So you like the album?
I did like the album.
Why?
Wait, first, let me say, now there was maybe a few too many little remakes, right?
What do you mean by that?
Remakes. She had a remake. She had the Super Freak, the the Rick James remake. She had a Cyndi Lauper remake. It's about 4 or 5.
Remake as in she took that beat or she took that song, period?
I would say took the beat and used the melody. Okay. The basis of what the original song was the basis of her song. She didn't take it and make it a new song, per se. You gonna where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That being said, what I appreciate is that her delivery is immaculate. Like her delivery is like pristine. Like every song, like she be in the right pocket. Like she does a lot of voice switches and ups and downs and like voice changes and stuff. And I think that each time she does it, she pretty much hits the mark. It's like very well produced. I don't know if it's all her. I don't know if it's who she's being coached by. That part I'm not sure her process, but I think that shit is it's tight. That shit is super tight.
You know, when I was a Nicki fan,
When
mixtape Nicki.
I like mixtape Nicki.
When she was on Lil Wayne mixtapes too.
I like
I was like, oh my God.
This Nicki seemed like a bit more like as far as what subject matter, mature Nicki. It wasn't what the other albums were. I didn't love her other albums. She had songs that I would like off the other albums, right? Like I said, I appreciate her as an artist, but her music isn't really in general probably made for me. I'm not her target audience at all, right? But this one, except for like the Cyndi Lauper shit, I kind of felt like it was cool that I could listen to it.
Who's Cyndi Lauper? Time After Time?
Yeah, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Which one did she do? Girls Just Want to Have Fun? But is she also Time After Time?
Yeah, the same girl, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought she redid. Because I haven't listened to the album, but you said it's Girls After. Yeah, because I don't think anybody needs to redo Time After Time because it's been redone so much. No, like for real. There's so many versions of it.
I feel you.
But Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Yeah. I think she did all right. I think she did all right with it.
Is that song one of her singles? She has a video for it?
It's going to be.
I think that maybe I've heard that one.
If I could see it definitely being a single.
Okay.
It's her going there with it. Why would you spin that and go through that with that song for it not to put it out as a single? Right? Because I'm sure there was she paid a little penny for that, just for that sample. That it was clear. Mm-hmm. It's not no replay, none of that. It's her. So, but yeah, I thought she, like I said, I thought that it was a more grown up, mature version, and I have been kind of out on Nicki, so she brought me back in, right? Like I hadn't really liked much she had done lately. I liked the Sea and Green song, but it was really because I liked Wayne verse on there.
Okay.
But this,
so they still do music together.
Yeah, Wayne and Drake are both on this album.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Wayne and Drake are both on this album.
She still fuck with him.
It felt like she put work in on this album, like on the time, like it's well crafted. I really like Doja Cat's album, and I think that this one is probably more well crafted, even though I probably like all the songs on Doja Cat's album better. I think that this one, like how she went about it, it has a different, like the way it flows, the way she did like the skits and like mini type stuff like that. It was tight.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right. She's stuck in the juvenile Tiny Desk on mute. That's what's going on right now. Do you use Tinder?
Nah, I don't use Tinder.
Have you ever? Have you ever been a swiper?
I mean, I was on the dating apps, but
was Tinder one of them? No? Okay. Have you paid for the premium version of any dating app?
Once before.
Once? Did you see
it? Was like $5.
Did you see any significant like difference?
Yeah.
I've never paid. I've been on a couple of dating apps, but I've never paid for any premium.
Okay.
No, I'm just stating I asked you. I was just stating mine. Sorry.
You could see who liked you, because on some of the apps you can't see who likes you, and you just trying to swipe to get a match.
Okay.
So yeah, and then other things, because every app is not created the same. He's always looked like somebody's baby mama. Him. Anyway.
She said. to like somebody baby mama. That she come for her. I'm just putting it out there. Come for her. Come get her.
You said that. I
That's
didn't
what she
say
said.
who it was.
I'm just telling you. Y'all heard her. I'm just telling you who she was talking about.
You better delete. You better bleep this out. You better bleep the name out. Don't do that. You made me forget what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Dang, you said you called it, you the one that did it.
Well, you weren't supposed to say the extra shit after what I said. I don't remember. What are we talking about?
I'll bleep it.
What are we talking about?
I forgot to. We were talking about. Weston, you were telling me about the premium.
Oh yeah,
for the dating services.
So there are like some different perks or options when you are a premium member, but I wouldn't pay a lot of money for that shit.
I know. I wouldn't either. I'm asking you because Tinder, the famous swipe left, swipe right app that people use to hook up on, probably more so than really find real true connections.
I think that's all these apps, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know somebody that married somebody that they met on POF.
I mean, weirder things have happened, so there are definitely cases where somebody might find love, but I think most of them are hooking up.
They say that the most people, especially of the younger generation, most people meet on dating apps nowadays.
I'm not on any dating apps right now at all, so.
They say that's where people were meeting. But Tinder is, they're introducing a new pay premium tier, and it is $499 per month.
Per month?
Yes.
What comes with it? You got somebody that's coming to your house and cooking you breakfast and ironing your clothes in the morning to make sure you look good for your dates?
It is going to allow you to message a couple of people without having to match with them.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the details.
Because just off of that, you have not sold me.
Yeah, but I haven't sold me either. Okay, well let's give them the details. The Tinder Select is the membership. It is going to allow direct messaging to people without matching. First, up to 2 times a week, right?
Only up to 2 times?
2 times a week.
So there's limits on this
two
thing?
2 times a week.
It don't matter. You got 8 a month. There's still, but this is for 500.
500. A profile with an unblurred photo that is prioritized on other users' likes you grid for 1 week. A badge that shows off access to the exclusive tier. A select mode that lets members see and be seen by the app's most sought-after profiles for more exceptional connections. No, that's like the high end. They're trying to get you to. They competing with like what's that? It's a like celebrity app or something like that. Early access to new features and the ability to hide advertisements and see likes sent over the past week. $499. And also, this is not available for everyone. You have to be invited. So yeah, $499 a month, $6,000 a year.
No.
What's going on? You people don't know how to meet people anymore?
Well, first of all,
people don't know how to meet people anymore. Wait, let me check this out. Hinge, another app, they just added a $49.99 tier. Bumble is going to add a new tier. They have a $60 per month plan. Yeah. All the streamers are going up too. So everybody that got the subscriptions, they starting to try to hit us over the head now. Yeah. That's what's going on.
So, like I was saying, it's not worth $500, at least not for me. If you want to just give a nigga $500 every month, I'll give you my Cash App. And I'll provide a better service than whatever that was, whether it be cooking for you or whatever. But that was silly. Second, see, you started reading that shit, and I swear I forgot everything.
You forgot what? What were you on? I'm gonna come back to it. Think about it. Oh, that's it. No, that's it. Oh, the Epstein list is getting ready to they're getting ready to drop all the names. So all you people who love the celebrities, you know what I'm saying, get ready to start canceling because it's about to go down. I saw there was a lawyer that put in that there was like 3 people who were really trying not to get their name read on the list. Go ahead.
Back to y'all can't meet nobody in real life in person.
Oh yeah,
that's what
right.
you said.
Right.
There's a lot of people that do stay at home and don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I'm not actively dating right now and I'm not on any dating apps, if I don't go anywhere, how can I meet somebody?
You're not. You gotta go out.
And I like to stay at home. But on the other side, then there are people that go out and instead of talking to the women or talking to the men, they just talk about them to their friends that they with.
Well, there's a part of the culture, and I've seen this a lot of. I've seen the discussion on like the reels and like the TikToks and even like the YouTubes where, we got the whole man versus woman war, right? And then you got the feminists versus the meninists and all that bullshit, right? So you have the culture that's out there where people don't want to go out. The dudes, unless they got it, don't want to holler at women because it's not really working for them out there. So some of that, I think if people just get out, and I think a lot of that is just like talk more so than like real life action, right? Like people say that, and like, of course, when you talk, you say what your ideal what is, right? But when you actually deal and interact with people, sometimes you end up connecting with them, right? And it's not your ideal, but that's life. That's how it works with people. So.
Well, this next guy is gonna have to come from the gym or something, because that's just what it is.
You never know. All right. Well, let's stop talking and let's.
No, we gotta circle back to one thing.
What's up?
You was talking about all the shit about to hit the fan.
Oh, the Epstein people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They getting ready to release the list. Through I guess whatever civil case is done, the judge is going to release the list in the beginning of January, they say. And girl Ghislaine Maxwell is still locked up, but it's about to pop off.
How many celebs is really on that list?
We don't know. And it's a lot of talk and it's a lot of hearsay, and people have been, they really locked in, and people that made this their life's work. And for anybody that has been a victim, I really feel for you, and I say a prayer for you, and I hope that if you have something, justice coming for you, I hope that you get your justice.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people have made this their cause and all of that, so I just hope we can just get into it and get on with it.
I agree.
At this point, because you got people that be holding it over in people's head and they don't know what they're talking about. You got a lot of people talking outside in and what they hope and they wish, and people be really wishing on human beings' downfall that they don't even know, and that is like super weird,
isn't it?
But you got a lot of that going on, and that's not to defend people. I just understand that a lot of the celebrities are just people with maybe like a quote unquote better job than you. It's different. I wouldn't say it's always better, because like they out of work probably more than damn near everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you really break it down.
Mm-hmm.
The job just entails them being in the public eye. So it may feel glamorous or it may look glamorous. But did you just see that thing with Taraji? Just broke down talking about the way the money is funny.
Yeah, and a lot of people are attacking her directly or indirectly by saying, where was the same energy when Monique spoke up on that shit? When Monique was fighting for how much black women should be making. And y'all was telling her she tripping. They were like, niggas in the comments didn't back her up and the celebs didn't back her up. And now y'all crying about what y'all getting paid.
Okay.
Kind of got a point.
I can't say that they don't. They kind of have a point.
Monique probably at the house like, I told you, bitches. Like,
they probably got a point. I mean, but people, you know, when it's not affecting you right there, you ain't always just tapped in. It's just the fact of the matter. We look at human beings, right? That's just an outside in. And both things can be right. Taraji can be telling the truth because clearly she is, because a lot of people done stepped up. And we are, I don't know, if you really look at this shit realistically, you can already see a lot of this, right? Mm-hmm. But people don't. People look at it like with rose-colored glasses on when they look at the whole celebrity life and that whole thing. But if you really look at it like for what it is, you can see this. I mean, people got to like, and she already stated, you got to keep up all this stuff. You got to keep up appearances. You got to do all this. You got to show up to here, show up there. All of that shit costs money.
It does. But then you also got folks in the comments saying, I'm not going to, pretty much they're saying, I'm going to keep my tears for me.
Okay.
And not going to cry for the celebrities, because imagine getting on the platform complaining about only making $5 million instead of $10 million, and niggas is really out here real life struggling.
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, it's both. Like I said, two things can be true. What she's just saying is this is not all it's cracked up to be. Now that, and like I said, they're just jobs. So, you know, you can choose to get another job too. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. Right? Nobody's to be blamed. That's the thing. We do the like oppression Olympics. I got it worse. I got it bad. I got it bad. No, I got it bad in what I do. You got it bad in what you do. You know, all of it needs to be fixed.
I can respect that.
All of it needs to be fixed. We don't have to like it's like dirty macking. We don't have to dirty mac. We don't have to bring somebody else down to big ourselves up. And there's a lot of that going on. We got to, you know, be able to like and I saw this thing recently, and I mean, I understand this wellness and boundaries and everybody, because people do need to have boundaries, right? But I saw this thing that was saying like boundaries over empathy. And that didn't sit well with me, because I think you can have boundaries and empathy.
You can.
Right. Now, don't get yourself run over. Now, if your boundaries are...
You just ain't going to be empathetic about everything.
Of course not. Right? But if your empathy is preventing you from having boundaries, then I guess maybe that's just something that on an individual level, that situation you have to break down and explore. But yeah, I don't know, man. I need a little more love out here.
Okay.
All right. And it's holiday. So yeah, a little more love, a little holiday spirit. Even if you're not like super religious, none of that. It's just good. Spread a little spirit, man. All right?
Now we can go.
All right. And now we gotta go.
Cause we gotta go.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey. All right. So Shanni, let them know how people can find you.
At Love So Outspoken on IG.
All right. That's it.
Decadent Conversations will be back. You can find us at Decadent_Conversations on IG and TikTok. Decadent Conversations Podcast. Episodes on YouTube. Okay. Shout out to Cherry. Brown sugar.
And word. All right. And me, I'm Club Dynamite. Change the U to a V, like Shanni told y'all earlier. On all the social platforms. If you want to email me, that's the email too. Right, at Gmail. Right? Make sure that you follow Deez Ninjas on YouTube at Deez Ninjas Podcast. Make sure if you're watching the videos that you like, share, subscribe, comment. Likes are like really important for the algorithm, and subscribes are the most important for the algorithm. So like if you want to support us, that's the easy way to do it without having to spend no money or none of that. Right? We appreciate everybody that taps in with us. Make sure that you follow us on the socials too. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, that's about it.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. All right, Chanukah, whatever that thing was. All right.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace.